Hello, I'm Denise Honey with the Eastridge High School Television Production Program, and welcome to Movie Night 2017. For the last 5 years, Eastridge High School has hosted the Movie Night Community Film Festival event, held at Epic Theater in Claremont. Here, students from around Lake County get the opportunity to showcase their hard work and creative efforts. The students write, produce, direct, edit, and act in a wide range of videos, including short films, public service announcements, news packages, and profile pieces, allowing them to hone their video production skills. This year, we have selected some of the best the year had to offer. So let's start off with a demo reel from one of these young producers. Afterwards, we'll see 3 profiles highlighting Lake County's Teacher of the Year finalist.
So many wonderful people here. $1.3 billion in damages.
Been more consistent in recent years with our
You get home that day and you can just have the convenience of getting help during school, which is what
I'm very glad. I'm honored to have received the award. I think that there are many teachers on campus that could have also received the award, but I'm proud to represent Eastridge High School.
After teaching here for 10 years, Ms. Marconi was announced as the newest recipient of the Teacher of the Year award.
And then the ideas expressed.
Ms. Thaden was awarded along with her, earning Rookie Teacher of the Year. They were both honored to receive the awards, especially Ms. Thaden, who has only been teaching for 2 years.
I was absolutely surprised. It was an honor just to be nominated and to be included among those other teachers, but to win was pretty much a shock.
I was very surprised and overwhelmed. I think I even cried for a second, but yes, I was very surprised.
Ms. Marconi has worked hard over the course of her career as a teacher. She always puts her students first and gives them help as much as she can.
I think I've worked pretty hard consistently over the years. This is my 10th year here at Eastridge, and I always try to do my best, give my best every day.
Earning Teacher of the Year is an honor that came as a little bit of a shock for Ms. Marconi. Though she does so much every year, she always just thought of it as a part of the job.
I've never really thought much about the award. I just, just come to school and give my all, give 100%, and I guess that's just the result of it.
Miss Thaden feels the same about her worthiness to earn the award. She has worked as hard as Miss Marconi in a much shorter amount of time. She is very humbled towards something that is a great honor for her at the same time.
And I don't think I was any more deserving than any other teacher. I think that we have an amazing staff here at Eastridge High School, and it's just an honor to be included among them.
Next for our Rookie and Teacher of the Year are another round of honors in the county awards.
He's extraordinary, diligent, generous, gifted, amazing.
Having Mr. Ritter as a Teacher of the Year finalist brings a great sense of pride to Eustis Heights Elementary School.
I was actually really impressed with what a well-rounded teacher he really is.
He's dedicated, and he's dedicated in every sense of the word. He's dedicated to his students in his classroom. He's dedicated to the parents as well as to the Eustis Heights community.
He's truly a leader in what he does.
He was just one of the nicest teachers I've ever known. He was always just there when you needed him, there.
It caused me to kind of reflect a little bit on my experiences, and I realized teaching would be exactly what I want to do. I get to help people, I get to work with students, I get to help shape people's lives and change people's lives, and be the teacher for the students that my teachers were for me when I was growing up and going through hard times. And I've learned that I have to put in the effort for them, especially when they're willing to put in the effort for me. Because sometimes this job requires us to do a lot and to be there for our students in a way that we might not be used to.
He's passionate about learning, but he goes above and beyond in that he creates learning for his students, but also for himself.
He's challenged me to be a better teacher because I see the level that he instructs his students. He is coming up with creative ways to instruct them, and it challenges me to step away from the normal traditional ways of instructing our students and to come up with new ideas that are engaging for them and fun.
I've always known that I wanted to work in education since I was little. My students have shaped my life because they are my drive. I want to perfect my craft of teaching special needs students for their sake, for them. I want to do so much now for them that by the time they become adults, that I have instilled, best practices into them as social skills, life skills, and there's a goal I have. I would like to eventually open a facility to employ adults with disabilities. So right now I'm just gaining experience. I want to learn about them. I want to learn how to work with them. So that's kind of how they've shaped my life.
She has all the characteristics that make a great teacher, but I think the one that sets her apart from others is she has a heart of gold. And because of that, and her caring attitude, she just excels in everything she does, and so do her students, and again, her colleagues that work with her.
Ms. Simmons, since she's been here, has really shown love to the children, which are some of our special needs students. She's pitched in a lot of different areas. She sponsors our cheerleaders, started a program here called Best Buddies. It's used at other schools, and volunteers for many things that are outside of her own classroom.
So I'm William's best buddy. We've been best buddies since the beginning of this year. If you could describe your teacher in one word, what would it be?
G.O.A.T, greatest of all time.
Awesome.
Kind.
She's amazing.
Let's do it together. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
This whole experience has been very humbling. It's incredible. I would only hope that every good teacher can feel what I felt these last couple weeks. And you know, if it wasn't for my students, I would not be where I am today. And I do it all for them. So without them, I wouldn't even be a finalist for Teacher of the Year. So I thank them. They're my kids, my babies.
We need to take a break. When we return, we'll take a look at some news packages from our young producers. But before we do, let's watch some public service announcements made by some of these students. We'll be right back.
Every year, students struggle to finish school. According to the National Center for Education Statistics, 1 out of 13 lower-income students drop out before graduation. With Take Stock in Children, students can get the resources they need in order to graduate. Mentoring, college tuition, and workshops for college readiness all help students take the next step to escape their situation. Without your help, she will be left behind. Help make every student's dream of a college education a reality by donating today at TakeStockInChildren.org.
High school can be a bumpy road full of challenges. Often teens feel like they are facing these obstacles alone. Take Stock in Children students don't come to school alone. They have a team behind them, adult mentors to help them with homework and be there with guidance and advice. A team on your sideline to offer a word of encouragement. To be in Take Stock in Children is like having your own cheering section with you all day long. Don't you want to change a child's life while helping them grow personally? Don't leave these children alone. Take Stock in Children. You can apply to be a mentor today at TakeStockInChildren.org.
Hello and welcome back to Movie Night. Throughout the year, students produce profiles highlighting many of the most influential figures in Lake County schools. In our next two profiles, we'll see an example of a model student athlete, Stephanie Samday, captain of the Lady Knights volleyball team. And then we'll hear a story about a former student returned to her alma mater to share her love for science. But first, here's another PSA produced by Lauren Wright.
I'm a lesbian. I'm a musician. I'm a mom and an entrepreneur.
And I'm straight.
I'm a doctor.
I've got socks on.
I'm straight.
I'm a dancer.
I'm a lesbian.
I'm athletic.
I'm bisexual.
I'm a singer. I'm lesbian.
I'm a musician.
I am a mom.
I am successful.
I am a band nerd.
I am a proud principal.
I'm bisexual. I'm a waitress.
I'm a triple threat.
I'm agender.
I'm a dancer.
I'm a performer.
I'm a founder of Aaron Strong.
I'm a senior.
I'm a dancer.
I'm a student.
I'm an actor.
I am a lover.
I love who I love.
I am an educator.
I'm human.
I'm human.
I'm human.
I'm human.
I'm a human.
I am human.
I'm human.
I am human.
I'm 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 human. I am human.
I'm human.
I'm a human.
I am a human.
I am human. I'm human. I am human.
I am human.
I'm human.
I'm a human. I'm human.
I'm human.
student, athlete, leader. Stephanie Samity's 6'2" frame might be imposing to some. She struts around East Ridge not only as a Division I volleyball athlete, but also as a 3.8 GPA student, leading this year's Lady Knights.
I think it's kind of cool to be a leader on this team, you know, to have other people look up to me for guidance and support.
I think that the leadership that she's gonna bring, she's gonna unite all the players in the court, so that's gonna be a step up.
Other than dominating on the court, she's also a bright student in the classroom.
We always say like student athlete, you know, like I have to be a good student if I want to play club or like play on the high school team.
Your first impression of Stephanie is that she's laid back and easygoing. Her inner circle of friends describe her as a great friend, player, and person.
She's a really good player and she loves the teammates and she's a great leader too. She laughs a lot, she's funny, she's playful, she's like my best friend.
As a person, I don't know, I guess they would say that like I'm a busy person, I guess, because I'm always at practice or at a game or a tournament or something like that. But personality-wise, I would say they think I'm pretty cool, I guess. I hope.
All that hard work meant that college offers began pouring in, but Stephanie chose the University of Minnesota during her junior year. Stephanie, coaches, and teammates are looking forward to her next step after this season.
Well, I was so excited because I know that she went through a lot. Like, she have few options, great options. It's an amazing program, and I know that she will be good in any program, but that specifically is going to be was a good choice for her.
I'm really excited for it. I'm looking forward to a new challenge, a new atmosphere, a whole different, you know, lifestyle, basically. I think it's going to be a challenge, but I'm looking forward to it.
Our student body has plenty of optimism for this upcoming season, with Stephanie and other returning players leading this year's Lady Knights.
It's going to be the best one because we have like a better opportunity and she's probably going to do better this season.
I'm expecting us to play hard and just give it our all every game, and hopefully we can come home with a championship and a banner.
So you might have just known Stephanie as that tall girl on campus, but now you will recognize her on game nights, serving and spiking for our East Ridge Knights.
I love science, and I love seeing kids, that light bulb go off when they finally understand something, because science isn't the easiest thing in the world.
Walking through the hallways of her alma mater, Anna Chippy sees things from a new perspective. A former East Ridge student, she is the newest and youngest teacher on campus. She enjoys being back in the classroom, but especially sitting at a teacher's desk.
I like being on the other side because now I'm in control of more things.
She enjoys being a teacher and having a different perspective on school.
It's a lot different simply because I feel like I'm just back home. But I'm on the other side of everything now, and the difference is that I still feel almost like a kid sometimes when I'm here, but the school spirit in me is still there, so I'm always rooting for you guys and everything.
School spirit isn't the only reason students relate to her.
I think Miss Chippy could be more relatable than others because she did graduate from this school.
Don't let her easygoing demeanor fool you. That doesn't mean she lets her students get away with everything.
I think she has two sides. I mean, if you stand on her good side, she's still laid back, but if you make her mad, she'll deal with you.
Miss Chippy manages teaching and extra work in another classroom.
I am getting my second master's though, so I'm doing a little bit extra because I do want to go above and beyond.
She's dedicated and focused on herself and her students, balancing both and making it look easy.
It's a little bit hard, but it's doable. My philosophy is don't ever give up and go as hard as you can go in everything that you want in life. So I focus on you guys and then I focus on myself. So it's a nice, even balance.
With just weeks under her belt and still getting settled, Miss Chippy already sees potential in her students.
Science isn't the easiest thing in the world. So that's why I wanted to be a science teacher.
Most people agree that the purpose of news media is to inform, educate, and entertain. Throughout the year, our producers have submitted many of these news packages. So in the next segment, we'll take a look at some fine examples produced by students.
Hi, I am Logan and I am a survivor. In March of 2014, my family endured something that someone shouldn't ever have to go through. Let me back it up. This is my brother Logan back when he was in kindergarten.
Hello, I'm a YouTube person and I love to roll my eyes.
Cute, right? Fast forward to 2014 when he was in 2nd grade. One weekend he was smiling, running around, and the next he was ill and in the hospital. This was definitely unexpected and threw us all through a loop. Fast forward another 3 years to 2017 and today he is a happy, healthy 10-year-old boy. This completely changed the dynamic of my family. It made us closer and allowed us to appreciate the little things in life.
In March, one morning my leg started to hurt. I told my parents, and so they took me to the doctor, and the next day I went to the ER and I had surgery for 8 days and it hurt very bad, and a lot of my friends checked up on me and they prayed for me. What was going through my head? That's a good question. Well, I didn't think I would survive because it was hurting so much, but I survived and I'm here now. Yay! I feel great now, but once I walk a lot or get tired, I start to limp.
Where were you and what were you doing when you got the acceptance?
Oh, I was sitting in my living room.
I think I was about to take a shower.
And so I logged on a little bit before the acceptance letter came out.
I felt really very excited for the future.
Welcome to the Gator Nation. It's the words every student wants to hear. This past Friday, applicants found out whether or not they'd be rocking orange and blue. I'm Leanne Cabrera reporting for Night Vision here at the University of Florida, home of the Gators.
Everyone from the beginning of high school said that UF was the hardest, most competitive school to get into.
UF is an equivalent to NYU or UNC in Florida.
I mean, it really is, as my grandpa pointed out, like the Harvard of the South. It's very hard to get into. They have a below half acceptance rate. So just to be a part of that community is fantastic.
For many of our Knights, the past 4 years has been a journey of perseverance to stay at the top of their classes, to stand out in a flood of students fighting for a 10x10 dorm room.
Academics starts, not a lot of people would believe it, but freshman year is a very important year to boost your GPA up and work hard as you can, because that does, if you work hard freshman and sophomore year, it does boost your GPA up. It helps your college transcript and your resume.
Well, I've been in all AP classes since my freshman year, and it's definitely been a struggle, and I had to learn discipline as well as perseverance for myself.
With an acceptance rate of roughly 38%, pressure is high among the 28,000 students pouring their hearts out in essays and furiously submitting admission forms.
It's a long process. UF has, I think, 3 predefined dates. There's one date for the admission itself, which you fill out online. Then they have, that is November 1st for this year. Then they have a second date, which is your cutoff for, I believe, your test scores, which I think is the last one. That's late December, early January, something like that, usually before Christmas break. And they also have one for your SSAR, which is basically just your test scores all throughout high school, and that is usually mid-December.
GPA numbers at 4.0 or above is only the beginning. UF looks for students who go above and beyond in school and in their community.
I think as a Gator, it means to, be very involved in your school and kind of use the academics and what you learn at UF to further your future and benefit others. And that, especially for me, I am I believe in community service and helping others, and putting in what you put in is what you get.
In the crisp fall air of August, freshmen at UF and across the nation will be taking their first steps on college campuses, beginning their journey toward a career and the rest of their life. I'm Leanne Cabrera for Night Vision, signing off.
September 28th was the annual See You at the Pole Day. See You at the Pole, the global day of student prayer, began in 1990 with 10 students praying at their school. Students meet at their school's flagpole before school starts to pray for their campus, the students, teachers, government, and our nation. Last year at Lake Mineola, there were 6 kids that participated. This year, there is only one student. His name is Hayden, and he is a junior here at Lake Mineola. He is proud to share his story and raise more knowledge about this annual event.
I've been going to see you at the pole every year that I can remember. Well, originally I just thought that I was the first one to come out, so I'd just wait and see when everybody else came out. But then I realized that I wasn't gonna have anybody else come, so I just sat there and said, well, this could be used to create something cool. I've never been really that scared to say that I pray, I believe in Jesus. So it just was more of a cool situation for me to be able to have, that I knew I could make some type of impact, hopefully. And I think it shows for itself, the fact that we're doing an interview about it, that it did. Maybe next year we can make some posters, or we get the announcements to have it at some point. I'm sure we could find a lot of different ways to get it out there.
We need to take another break, but first, here are two more public service announcements by Bryn Zupek and Sam Kassim. And when we return, we'll take a look at some of the best student features of the year. We'll be right back.
Almost 8 million animals enter shelters every year. According to the ASPCA, more than half of those animals are dogs. Each year, 1.2 million dogs are put down. By adopting just one dog, you won't change the world, but you will certainly change the world for that one dog. Give a call to Hound Haven at 352-243-9795, located on Upshaw Road in Claremont, to adopt a friend and save a life.
This student will drop out of high school next month. This student is accepted to state college, but his parents can't afford it. This student will work 2 jobs just to pay the bills. This student is escaping poverty and going to college through Take Stock. Less than half of students in poverty will graduate high school. Take Stock and Children offers scholarships and mentors to students in low-income homes by providing students with the motivation, support, and academic assistance they need in order to achieve success.
Know your options.
Welcome back to Eastridge High School's Movie Night Community Film Festival. And what would a film festival be without showing some of the highlights throughout the school year? This next block of videos will give you an inside glimpse at some of the exciting events of the year. But first, let's watch a spooky short film as our students sit around a campfire telling creepy tales. Viewer discretion is advised.
What is this?
Hey there.
No, go wait. Hey.
It feels great out here.
I'm just glad to be out of school, you know.
Unfortunately, the Tin Man has struck again. We advise anyone who has seen suspicious activity to report it immediately. Witnesses have reported.
Have you guys heard anything about this? I've heard he's murdering people. I heard that when he's done with his victims, he reaches in and rips out their heart.
Oh, he's brutal. I heard he takes out his axe and BAM! Chops straight into your chest.
Don't be stupid, Austin. This is serious.
Oh, who knows where he is? He couldn't be out here in the woods with us. It's too dark.
Can we talk about something else?
I mean, we could tell scary stories instead.
What are you, 12? Let's make some s'mores.
Alright, I'll go get the marshmallows.
Okay.
They are.
Austin's been taking a while. Should I go check on him?
I'll stay here, where it's bright and safe.
Don't be a wuss. I'm gonna go check on him. I'm hungry. Austin? Austin? Oil.
It's suspected that he has killed nearly 30 people already, taking out each one of their hearts. The Tin Man was last seen at Wichita Park.
At the start of this season, the Hawks swim team elected 4 new captains. Tucker Brown and Samuel Hartle will lead the boys team, and Emily Mura and Luana Romani lead the girls. Here's what the new captains had to say.
I wanted to be captain because I felt like, if I was captain, I could show them the right technique.
Well, I kind of want to go to states personally, but I would like to take, again, my whole team to victory.
I feel like this team has a lot of potential. We've won past 3 years, and I want to get another win on that flag in the gym.
Mainly just seeing everyone improve and coming together as one big 50-person or so team.
I'm excited for another undefeated season once again because we're awesome and we work towards our goals, and I'm just very excited.
I love swimming because once you start swimming, it feels like you can't live without it.
I love that it's a sport for you individually, but at the same time, it's a team all together.
In most cases, hard work will get you where you want to be.
I think it's pretty amazing that a swimmer keeps on practicing just to get a second faster.
Obviously, by far my favorite sport. One thing, it works your whole body, which is awesome. So you make friends that can relate to you. And lastly, kind of makes you feel like a mermaid.
1, 2, 3, Hawks!
Our Knights went up against crosstown rivals Lake Mineola in their last district game of the season. The first set went smoothly with sophomore Nicole Workman spiking the ball on the Hawks. The team's setups were quick and left Lake Mineola struggling, ending the first set 25-8. After a quick break, Lake Mineola stepped up to the plate, making it tough for the second set for the Knights, leading by only 1 point throughout most of the match. For the Hawks, freshman Faith Horgensheimer had many hits on the ball, as well as Natalia Joknovic, allowing the Hawks to keep the lead. But the Knights were able to pull through, ending the second set 25-15. Celebration came quick as the third set came to a close, with the Knights winning 3-0. Senior Stephanie Samedy pulled the team together, along with team captain Maddie Howell. This last district game was a key win for our Lady Knights, shutting down the Hawks and helping us ensure a spot at districts later this month.
Hi, I'm Leanne Cabrera here for Night Vision. I'm here at the Lady of the Lakes Renaissance Fair. So far we've been seeing so many different people. Pirates, gypsies, fairies, a dragon, and even the king himself.
We met up with some of the many fun faces at the fair.
What have you been doing at the fair so far?
We've been pillaging, plundering, enjoying libation, singing, of course. Singing, we love to sing.
My favorite part of the fair is everybody here. We have a good time at fair. I do fairs all over the country, and this is one of my favorites. This actually is one of my favorite fairs. You have so many wonderful people here. You have so many good entertainment pieces, and you have people like the fairies and all of the wondrous children from the school system here that get involved. It's a wondrous fair.
And may the world go well with thee.
Well, the real joy behind it is watching people
enjoy themselves and of course successfully communicating. And the one great thing about this show is this is a Lake and Sumter County Educational Foundation event, and so it raises money for children in all of those counties. So that's a great thing. So anybody that walks through the door, automatically they've helped you. So I think that's great.
It's events like these that are not only fun and educational, but help benefit our Lake and Sumter County schools.
I'm Leanne Cabrera for Night Vision, signing off. Bye!
Throughout the show, we've seen several profiles highlighting some of Lake County's best teachers who were recognized as Teacher of the Year for their schools, as well as finalists for all of Lake County. Our final profile focuses on this year's Lake County Teacher of the Year, produced by Gabriella Templeton.
Miss Jerkins could be Teacher of the Year every year.
Miss Jerkins is our school. She's the hope of our schools. She's the work ethic of our schools. She's the heart that we all need to follow. And I think she sets such a good example that she quietly leads. You don't hear her say much very often, but she leads by example. She leads by the way she treats children and what children and our students say about her. She's the heart of Leesburg High School.
She's very energetic. She always goes above and beyond to make sure we're doing everything we're supposed to. She always does the good news every single day, and I think that definitely brightens everyone's day.
She never gives up. She works hard and tries to inspire others to continue working hard.
She never stops. She's very consistent in her approach to all students. She doesn't look at students like they're any different. So she starts them where they're at, and she brings them through wherever she can possibly lead them to. So she has that consistency. She has the inspiration. She doesn't tire. She works consistently all the time.
She supports us, like she supports the school. She goes to games.
She helps us in so many ways, and ways we don't even know, because of her work in the community, because of what she does above and beyond her classroom responsibilities. She's at every extracurricular event. She helps out individual students. She sponsors clubs. She is Leesburg High School.
I think that she's the glue that holds the math department together, and she certainly does make a huge difference to Leesburg High. I can't say how much I've enjoyed working with her, and I certainly hope that she does win this Lake County of the Year. She certainly deserves it.
Having a Teacher of the Year finalist here at Leesburg High School means a whole lot to not only our community, but our kids as well.
This year, Red Apples Media, the multi-award winning video production and marketing company, partnered with East Ridge High School's television production program by holding a PSA competition. Entries had to be between 30 and 60 seconds and had to promote either Livestream Behavioral Center, Take Stock in Children, or Lake County Animal Services. Throughout the show, we viewed many of the PSAs that were eligible, but there could be only one winner. And this year, the award goes to Leanne Cabrera for her PSA for South Lake Animal League.
Everyone has their perfect match. Over 170 animals are ready to adopt each day. 125 neglected animals are rescued every month. Adopt today by contacting the South Lake Animal League at 352-429-6334 or visiting the website slal.org.
Well, that's it for our show. We'd like to congratulate all the students who participated in this year's 5th Annual Movie Night Community Film Festival. We would like to give special thanks to Epic Theaters in Claremont for hosting this year's event, and Red Apples Media for making this program possible. Thank you for joining us. I'm Denise Honey from Eastridge High School. We hope you enjoy the show.